Hey guys, I had a request to show people what those red blasters are sitting on the racks. And I haven't introduced these a lot online, but let's first start off with the brass dual strike magnum. Now, yes, it's a really long barrel. Where that sits without a compensated port, that's 18 inches. With a port, it's 20. Um, That's the brass barrel. You have to order 36-inch brass even to pull off this length. And it's the same old coupler-loaded blasters like a bird of prey or whatever. The biggest difference is that it's actually a rifle, and that it has its full length, and that it has a backup, which is those megas. Those megas actually fire, and they actually go above 100 feet per second. I've seen them clocked as high as 160 with this. A little more power than the CDSM. So this is basically a CDSM. It just has a longer barrel, a scope, and two stainless steel posts, one of which is bent to fit a Recon stock. Which I don't know, I'm still like the yellow stock. I might not repaint it, but it's very solid. It's nice. It's lightweight. It's got very good balance. It's a very good place to hold it. I am thinking about making a plus BDSM, which has a boom, boom, and can make this hoppered. Well, it's not the best hoppered blaster in the world. I can use like a smaller hopper, like one that's 5 rounds or 6 rounds, but not a big long one that's got 15 rounds. But at anywho, this thing is 19 kilograms instead of 14, and it's got a longer barrel and everything else. So if you allow me, well, that was a mega. Sorry. Yeah, that was a mega. That thing just fired a mega. Okay, here's the top barrel. So the top barrel is firing anywhere from 220 to 240 feet per second. I've seen peaks as high as 260. The very top barrel will go anywhere from 120 to 160 feet per second. Then it goes to about 110 maximum, then about 100 maximum with these smart ARs. But as you can see, it works like a crossbow should have worked, where you can switch between the large ammo and the small ammo, but that the large ammo isn't rockets, it's mega darts, and it's repeatable. And it does, if I throw a shorter barrel on here, let's say I throw a 12-inch barrel on here, I can get up to 260 reliably every time, but it's not as stable as this big, long 18-inch barrel. A big war coming up, Armageddon 17, and I wanted more stability than I wanted speed this war. The Bird of Prey has a 14-inch barrel on it. It's got a rifled muzzle in the front called a Merlin. The long shot, same deal. I wanted more accuracy than speed. Now, there's one blaster where I abandoned this principle entirely, and this is my backup blaster. Fits on a holster that goes around here. This is my Series 2 R-Spec Recon, but it's all Retaliator internals, and it has a Baron plunger tube. That's the diameter of a long shot plunger tube. I like this because you don't have to tear down a $40 blaster just to get that diameter. It also has less taper to it, and the internals, the plunger, fits better over a Retaliator plunger if you do it backwards and then you glue it into the whole thing. And then it does, then does a long shot plunger. For a long shot plunger, you got to do a lot of work just to get in there. But here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this is off of Busby Sentinel, and yeah, I still got to work on the X Sentinel. I decided to realign the whole barrel. A lot of work. I just don't have time to do it. That and a friend, Paige Roundtree, sent me a big bad bow that I'm working on right now. That may or may not make it to Armageddon. I'm not sure yet. But so far, it looks like it fits that Explorer 18 kilogram spring really well. Could you guys imagine a big bad bow over 200 feet per second with a brass hopper? Could happen. Could happen. But if not, I have a UMB that's brass coupler already. But here's what I'm talking about. See this right here? This inside? Okay, on Baron, it's bigger. It's bigger diameter than a Sentinel. A Sentinel's about 1.25 inches. A Baron is about a long shot diameter, and it fits perfectly. The Baron one fits in here, fits perfectly in a Retaliator. So when I saw this, I was originally going to throw a long shot tube. I'm in no shortage of long shot tubes. I've got a few of them. Okay, But I was like, you know what? This will make it so that center really nice. I don't have to move it that far forward. It's going to be nice. I ended up putting two of them together to make a double seal on it. But yeah, that's what's in here. So, first off, it's got an expanded plunger tube. It's about 70 cc's. Second, it's got a number 62 Hillman in here. And this dialed down. It can fit one with 27 coils, but right now I only have it fit with 24. Even with that, it's still 170 feet per second. Okay, which I dialed it down for two reasons. One, I wanted it easier to prime. Two, I wanted it to survive the war. And three, because I wanted stability. When it was flying at about 190 feet per second, I'm pretty sure if I threw Stephens in there, I could get into the 200s. No problem. It was, and after the war, I'm going to throw an Explorer end on this. No full-length darts, you know. I might throw this kit on another Retaliator, I'm not sure yet. I wanted more stability. 170 is enough for full-length darts. It's plenty. But the big ticket with this one is that it has my fixed Orange ModWorks Stage 3 in there. Yes, it looks like an Angel Breach, but what you don't get is these two little dart teeth that always bother us. They're not there! They're gone! You want to, that's so cool. So now I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about this front tooth part right here. Engaging this in order to clear my dart and not jam and everything else. And I don't have to worry about that weird front assembly that doesn't hold the air very well because I put this brass extension on here, which by the way, it's adjustable because it's removable. Watch this. So, no, that's not the effective barrel length. The effective barrel length is actually all the way to here because if you look in here, yeah, look at that. There's a precision milled piece of 17/3 seconds in there. It fits perfectly over this crown. Perfectly. So it's completely Orange ModWorks Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. It's got a Century C528 as a catch spring. I did a lot of mods to increase the travel on the trigger and everything else, and I'm using full vinyl jackets in there. So it's actually really cool. It's got a really tight lockup. It's got a good air seal to it. I like it. A lot of people are like, you know, you should really try a pump action Retaliator. And you know what? I got to work on a pump action Retaliator. I got to work on Mark Preseby's pump action Retaliator. I actually made it in R-Spec. And I liked it. I didn't think that the Chinese pump action would be very good, but it was. It was very solid. But since I was a kid, man, I mean, I've just been, all my life, I am used to that side action. It's like an old West cowboy that's used to a single action army Colt. I can't explain it. Do I have any darts left? Oh, I have one left. Yeah. You know? Last time I played Armageddon, this only had an Orange ModWorks Stage 1, Stage 2 Recon Unleashed kit. It was 6 kilograms, but, I got a kill. I actually got a kill. Full vinyl jackets. I nailed someone from about 80 away. I arched it a little bit and I got him. It was pretty cool. You know what I mean? This war, I've got this. It's going to be pretty badass. So this is known as the Series 2. Series spelled S-E-R-I-E. Not a misspell. It's actually notation from Cuban cigars and from Cuba. It's the way they sell it. They say series is Siri. So it's a series. It's an R-Spec 2 Recon, which will also be the Series 2 MK2 Recon, which will be for sale at Cartier ModWorks. Not cheap, but it will also be with an Explorer breech, not an Orange ModWorks breech like this. And this is not for sale. This is like this is my pre-order Stage 3 and everything, Stage 2 and Stage 3. So this is not for sale. I mean, it's not, but it's really, really nice. Really, really nice. So, and anywho, this one too, BDSM, it's basically going to be an up model to the CDSM. May or may not come with the scope, I'm not sure. I may or may not use this scope, I'm not sure. Me personally, this scope is just because I've had this one. I've had this one since like 2012, this scope. And I've never had a problem with it. It's just a solid scope. Ariska, which is the same company as BSA, which is the same company as Browning. They make it out of the same factory in China. It's just different options, different reticles, and that's it. And different labeling. That's it. But it's the same exact red dot. I've never had a more reliable sight in my life. This thing, it's great. It's nice. So at any rate, I will see you later. And I'm putting mine 220 feet per second out of one of these. I can nail someone from 170 with that, no problem. I've done it. So anyway, okay, yep. So those are those mysterious blasters. The shell was painted by Dwayne Stanley, known as Frankenzilla. He painted this shell and sent it to me. I gotta send him some goodies, but I have been majorly busy. And this Recon shell right here, originally I bought it off a friend, Kyle Pettigrew. I traded him a Sonic Blue Retaliator for it. I love it. It puts me in the crimson Crimson Strike Zone. I gotta put orange tips on these. I know, Scoon, I will do it. I mean, I could imagine, like, if I had one of these, I'm running through. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I just put a 17-32 hole in your body. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, no. I'll get it. Don't worry about it. If not, I will use a shorter barrel. I have shorter barrels that fit on here. So I have a 14-inch barrel that fits on here. So don't worry about it. I will do it. Scout's on. All right. So I'll see you later. Bye.